Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tabitha and today we are going to talk about RRSP. So if you have your RRSP, like the money you have contributed to that account and you want to invest it, how do you do it? Other people, they go to the bank and then they talk to a financial advisor who help them invest that account. Some of us, we just do the DY, so do it yourself, and you invest based on how comfortable you are with those kind of investment. So today I'm just going to show you how I will invest the RSP. So, and if you're new to this channel, please subscribe for more. I have said before that we are going to talk about how you can invest your RSP. So today is on me. How do I invest my RSP if I have contributed some money to RSP and I don't need that money right now? So for me, I do not go to the bank, so the financial advisor can do it for me. I have some experience and that I want to apply by myself so I can see what will be the return on that money. So I'm not a financial advisor, so do not copy anything that I'm talking about in this video. If you are comfortable doing it, so you can go learn by yourself and see if it's something that you can do. But for now, let's get into the video and then I'll show you how I will do my. So like I've said before, how to invest your 18,000 RRSP that is in your account. So that's quite a bit of monies, and you don't want to just let it sit there without gaining something. Maybe you're not planning to do anything right now. So how would you invest it? So for me, I have had experience in the dividend stocks. So I want to invest the money in dividend. So expected yearly return will be seen after 1 year because that's my plan. So if I invest right now, how much are we going to gain after a year? So is it better than the one that someone does in the bank? So if you go to the bank with the same amount of money and you invest it there, do you get more money there or do you get more money when you're doing the DY section, do it yourself, learning financial, how it works, how the market works, and what you're comfortable working with. So let's see, and then it will be a test or a reveal later that this is how much we have gained after investing this kind of money. So Canadian RRSP. So a lot of people are not familiar with it, but if you know, it's a register retirement saving plan. But this is account that has so many different uses. It's not just for retirement. So don't forget to subscribe for more videos. So I would love people to encourage me so I can come up with more ideas or share whatever I learned. So I will appreciate if you subscribe and click the notification bell. So the agendas of today will be what is RSP account and why do you use it? So in the diversification, once you have contributed money to your account, how do you invest it now? And when we talk about diversification, what does it mean? So these are the topic of today, and I hope that you are going to ride with me until the end. It's going to be a long video, and I hope to bring you along. So let's see. So like I said before, RSP is a registered retirement saving plan account. Majority of people have the misperception that it is only used for retirement, but no, it has the different way of different uses. So majority of people, especially young people, they use it to save on taxes. Like people who have been blessed to have higher income, so they can use this account to save on their taxes. Instead of paying that 50% of your income, to the government, you can save, contribute to your account and save that part of your income. And how do you use this income later become the next question. So how do you get the money? Because this is a tax deferred account. It doesn't mean like it's not taxed, but once the money is inside there, how it will be taxed depend on how you use the account. So now if you have the money in the RRSP and you have saved on your taxes, you have gained back your taxes that were supposed to be given to the government. So now what next? So for you to avoid being taxed, so you can withdraw from your RRSP the time that you're not working or you're working less hours. So if you're working less hours, the government will consider that you're not making more money. So your RRSP that you withdraw would be now your income tax, and the bracket that they will use to tax you is the lower one. Maybe before, because you are earning more money or you are not on vacation, so your tax bracket was up. But now because you're not working, maybe you took time off and paid vacation, you can use the RSP money without being taxed that much, maybe a little bit. So RSP also can be used as fast home buying in a fast home buying program to withdraw money for your down payment. So let's say, for example, the purpose of my RSP is to buy my first home. And then so I will contribute to this account. And then if I'm ready to buy a first home, I will go through the government. I will go through the government and work with the bank to let me withdraw $35,000 tax-free. So I will not be taxed on that amount. So how have I benefit here? I have saved on taxes, and again, I have used my money without paying no tax. So that's the benefit. So for me, the use of this account is the second part. First home buying program withdrawal. That's why I have this account. Other people will have so many different reasons. Others who are saving for retirement can use it for retirement. So that's the reason why you have the RRSP. So diversification. So now you have the money inside and you want to invest. So every investor always have in mind that they have to diversify their portfolio, because you never know what will happen, whether there is the next coronavirus coming or there's another disease coming that might affect the market. So diversification is always the first point when it comes to investing. But how do you diversify it? Sometimes they say, oh, invest in different companies. But if you invest in different companies of the same industry, and then you are not diversified. So the diversification that we need to talk about is when you pick different companies from different industries. Let's say, for example, you have finance, you pick one company, and then you go to energy section, you pick another company, and then you go to utility section, you pick another company. You go to the real estate sector, you pick another company. You go to health section, you pick another company. So when you pick all those companies and you divide your money among these companies, and then you are diversified. Let's say how this one work is when the finance section is hit and there was a storm and all finances companies are dead. So the money that you had put in your financial sector, you can gain it back from these other sectors. Like let's say the financial sector died, they are no more, and then the energy sector grew. Maybe it's just a scenario, right? So it grew by 10%. So you are better off than someone who didn't really do any investment. So you still gained from that market because your money was in different sectors of the economy. So you gain maybe 10% from the health section, you gain more 10% from the energy section, you gain 10% from the other section. So when you put them together, and then you mean like you're more better off than someone who never really do any kind of investment because of fear of losing the money. So what you have done here, you have managed risk by diversification. You have managed risk by diversifying your portfolio. So now let's see how we will diversify our RRSP. So when we sleep at night, we don't mind losing the one sector because we know when these other three sectors are still there, we can still gain and be better off. So my first company that we are going to look at is the telecommunication industry. And the company that I choose from there is TELUS. And TELUS is the Canadian giants when it comes to telecommunication industry. So I am picking that TELUS, and they have been growing and they have also increased their dividend recently. So that's why we're going to pick that TELUS to represent the telecommunication industry. When you go to the Questrade or whatever broker you use, you can put T.to if you're buying stocks for TELUS. So with our portfolio, we are going to invest 3,300 for TELUS. Let's come back here. So when you open your Questrade, so it brings me to this account of RRSP. So if you are here on your RRSP section, you will see the opening. So this is unrealized gain. So I do not count this amount into the total amount of this account. So we are going only to invest 18,300. So that's the account that we are going to invest. And then now every other month or other 3 months, we will be gaining dividend. So that dividend we will invest it in a different company that is not among the one that we are going to do today. So, and then that when we revealed, we will now see how much dividend did we gain over that year. And then if you are someone who is investing your money in the bank, you can compare now whether the gain in your account on your account was more than something that more than the one that someone do the DY, do it yourself, investing in dividend. So for TELUS, we are going to invest this cash for TELUS. So I will show you how we are going to do it. And now, so this one. So we are going to buy stocks in TELUS. So we'll do here, we go T total. So telescope, right? So if you come here, it will show you this button that says buy. But you need to remove the commission that the bank will take. So we are investing 3,300. So we mean we will only invest 3,295. So for you to know how many stocks are you going to buy, so you will take the 2,000. You can take your calculator. Bring your calculator here. We move it. Move it. Move it here. So, first, say when we are going to invest 3,300, right? But we are going to buy, we are going to pay the teller, no, Quest rate $5 for the commission. So let's do the calculation. 3,000, no, it's not the right one. 3,300 minus 5 will give you 3,295. So this is the amount available for you to buy stocks. But because these stocks, you don't know whether they will be filled, would mean will go through immediately or tomorrow. And because we understand that the market can move, so we can give some room to the price, just in case, like if it's moving up before our order is filled. So what we would do, like instead of, this is 27.50. It's $27.50. So this is the price of Telus stocks. So for me, I will assume like the price is 27.90 to give me that room, just in case the price increase while we are doing, we are still waiting for our orders to be filled. So how do you get the number of stocks that you will buy? Will be, you take the 3,295, you divide it by 27 and 90 cents. Yes. So how many do you buy? You buy 118 stocks. Yes, 118. You cannot buy half of the stock. So you will only buy 118. I know some money will be left if the price is not 27.90 cents. So now we know how much we are going to buy. So we can remove the calculator and we click buy or sell. So when you come here, it will ask you the quantity of the stock that you're going to buy. So you will put 118 stocks, and most of the time I don't want to wait. Other people will put limit orders, which means they want to wait until the price goes down. And for me, I don't want to do that. So I just do market order. Whatever price it is that time when my order will be filled, that the price that I will buy the stock with. So let's say, for example, tomorrow morning, the price is 27.80 cents. So I want my stocks to be bought with that. So I will pick market, right? So I buy my stocks using market order as a type, and within a day, anytime it will be ready, they should just buy it. And then now I'll come down here and click buy. So you can go here to see like your buying power. My buying power is 3,348. So, but I was only going to invest 3,300 for tellers. Yes. So let's click buy. And now calculated is this. So they're already calculated using this price but we assume the 118 stocks were calculated based on the predicted, the assumed price that it might increase into. So here, $5.36 Canadian dollars was a commission fee, right? So we already subtract that one out. Change in buying power. So this one, they will subtract that money once the thing is filled. So the only buying power that will remain with will be 94.15 cents. So now, if everything is good for you, you can now send your order. Yeah. Sometimes if you change your mind and you want to change, you can change your order. So that's how you will buy stocks. Say, we will go back and do the all things. So this is the TELUS. So this is the TELUS price. We already bought it, and then here you can see there is a potential uptrend based on this 52 weeks high, which is 28. The lowest it went this week, the highest one was 28, right? The lowest was 22, so it was like trending. So there's a potential that in the future the price might appreciate to $30 or maybe $35, and you will gain something by keeping that 118 stocks that we just ordered. Yeah. We can look at the historical prices. You see, it has been like going up 2020. I think everything was going down by then. Yes. What about in 2019? Can we see the historical prices? Stocks. Say that my main idea and my main reason why I'm investing in that company is because of the dividend paid. So every other 3 months they will be paying dividend that will add onto the portfolio, and maybe with time we can buy something with that. Yes, so the rest of the position I will just show you that. So we will invest some 57 stocks. We will invest 4,600 and 4,000 and something. This one has some of the unrealized gain. So we will buy 57 of Bank of Montreal, and we'll also buy Enbridge, and we'll buy Smart Centers, and we'll buy this one shares. The reason why we're having this kind of portfolio, we want to diversify. Like I said before, diversification doesn't mean like you buy many companies. You buy many companies from different sectors of industry, from different industries. So for example, now we have Bank of Montreal, which is the financials. And then we have Enbridge, which represent the energy section. And we have Smart Centers, which represent the real estate industry. And we have this XIC. XIC is the ETFs. So ETF is also more diversified on itself because it's like a group of companies in one stock. So this ETFs is like also more diversified on itself. So, and that's why I was saying it's very important for you to diversify. Just in case if the bank is no more, you can gain that money that you invested in bank through this Yes. Continue. Will be at, we already know what is RRSP, why do we want to diversify. So for TELUS, so here we come back to TELUS. So TELUS symbol ticket is T.TO, and we come back. So how much money did we invest in TELUS? It's 3,300. How many shares did we buy? We bought about 118 shares. And did we check dividend per share for that kind of company? No. So we have to go back and see share. So now here is the dividend per share. Dividend per share. So dividend is the money that the company give you for keeping your stocks every other single month or after 3 months. So for TELUS, you have 3 months. After 3 months is quarterly. So you get something after 3 months, which is what they call dividend. It's not a must, but majority of companies pay dividend for keeping your stocks, which means your money in their company, and they continue using it for the business. So they have to give you back. It's not a must, but they can give you back as some sort of appreciation. So here we can check with has here. Come on. Yeah. So we have dividend per share is 31 cents. So every share that you own for TELUS, they will pay you 31 cents. Let's see if it's worth it for you to keep that 118 stocks for a year in TELUS industry. So this one. So let's circle it. So you have dividend per share, the money that you will be earning per your share every quarter. Okay, so it means like the money that you will be earning for $27.50 every quarter. It's not too bad. 31 cents and some 62 cents. So that is 31 cents. So dividend per share here is 31 cents. 31 cents, 0.3162. So that's the dividend per share. So let's see how much dividend are we going to get for a whole year. So this is TELUS, and they have 4 quarters. They pay their dividend every quarter. So would mean 12 months divided by 3 months, you get 4 quarters. So 4 quarters, how much dividend are you going to get in a year? So let's see. 4 times 0 times 31 cents times 118 shares. So that's the cents, the money. That's it. And then those are 18 shares, just for your understanding. So how much money are you going to get? So let's get the calculator and we do it now here. Multiply. Yes, here. I'm blind. 0.31, which is 6.31 cents, times 118 shares. So how much are you going to get? 149 for a whole year. The total dividend that you have gained from TELUS for holding 118 shares in the company, it is 149. I don't know, is it better for is it better than that of the banks, or should we continue investing the wine? So that's, oh wait. So we have 149.24. So that is the money that you will get after 1 year of holding 118 shares in TELUS. Yeah, the good news is they say like TELUS were increasing their dividends. So maybe in the process, they might increase something. I don't know, let's see. But 100, so the money that you will get after 1 year is 149.24. So that's the money that you get for by investing in TELUS. So TELUS. So TELUS is representing telecommunication. We are diversifying. Let's go ahead. So the next thing will be, the next one will be our National, like I've said before, Bank of Montreal is our second company and is representing finances. So we are diversifying by picking different companies from different industries. That is the meaning of diversification. And maybe there are a lot of factors that you can look at, like other things like historical prices or all those stuff. So, but for now, we are doing diversification by looking at different companies from different industries. So here we have Scotiabank. So if we have Scotiabank, the symbol is BNS.TO. So if you go back to Quest Rate and then type it in like that, and then it would pop up, it will show you the current price and how what is that called? Dividend per shares, and then you calculate how many shares you would buy and how much you will earn after 1 year. So when you invest 4,319.70 cents, so how much dividend do you get from that? So you can afford to buy 57 shares, and then dividend per share is 0.90 cents. That's a lot of money. And then it's 4 quarters. Huh? You see? And then the total dividend that you will get after 1 year is 200, right? It's too much money, right? It's 200. So you will compare it with what you're doing at the bank. Is it like the same thing, or should you like try to start learning about how this thing works so you can really be sure of where your money is going, and who are you lending your money, or are you investing? Yes, so that is it for the, so which one are we choosing in the energy section is Enbridge. Enbridge is very common. I didn't know. Like every time that like I walk around these days, I just see Enbridge, because this one has become my company and I have some little bit in the business. So here, you go into Questrade and then you see ENB.TO, and then it will pop up the current price and then how much you can afford if you have the money to buy shares, and then you can check the dividend per share. So let's see, how much do they pay as dividend per share? If you invest 4,345, so you can afford to buy 98 shares. And to make some corrections, so I bought these shares not with this current price, but the lower price that was there, but I did not have time to make the video. So I'm just trying to assume like I bought them today. So it's 98 shares, and then so now dividend per shares for Enbridge is the words. And then let's see if you now have 4 quarters and the total dividend after a whole year will be 4 quarters times 0.83 cents times 98 shares. So here you have 300. Oh, I didn't know this, like Enbridge, yes. So you have 327 in dividend. So next year you have that added into your account. Imagine if you were like investing for retirement, you will see that account growing and compounding, because like compound interest, the interest gain interest, and the other interest gain interest, and the more you stay, the more it grows. It just grows exponentially, going up. So imagine you're getting 300 next year, and then you're still living, and then your 300 gain another 300 like that. So it grows exponentially. So that's the amount of money that you will get when you invest. But let's see REIT. So this REIT represent real estate industry. So if it represent real estate industry, their dividend is paid monthly, because everyone who rent pay their rent every month. So the same thing too for the REIT companies, they will be paying their shareholders monthly. So let's see. For us here, we have picked smart centers. So smart centers, everyone, when you shop at Walmart, all these things, you'll see those kiosks outside with some penguins carrying stuff around. So that those are the smart centers. They are open here retailers or rentals for the retailers, right? So you can see BMO on that property. You can see Walmart on that property. You can see Winners on that property. You can see a lot of companies that really use the space of smart centers. So those big companies pay their rent every month. If they pay their rent every month and you have some of the money that you have put into the business, and then you are also entitled to get monthly payment from smart centers as a REIT. So let's see. So this is what I was talking about, like the penguin smart centers carrying around the real estate. So if you look at, if you are at your broker account, so you can put sru.un.to, and it will pop up showing you the current price, showing you how many shares you can buy, and then you can calculate now the dividend that you will hand after a year. because maybe your plan is after 1 year, that's when you will use the money, or you will use the money to retire if you want to retire, whatever you want. So here, so if you have $3,058.92, how much dividend do you, how many shares can you buy? 116. So these shares were bought previously, but for the video things, right? So it's just like, let's assume like we bought them today and we are investing for a year, which means next year, June, we will have to check what happened with our account, RRSP. Did it grow or not? Is dividend, was some of the dividend cut off, or what happened? Did we invest those dividend in some other companies, or did we take the dividend money? So here, let's see, dividend per share, which is monthly, is 15 cents per share. It's very little, right? But it's come every month though, so it's no problem. So you have 12 pays in a year, 12 months, right? So now how much, how much are you going to get when you have this dividend paying stocks called smart centers? So you have 12 pays, time is 0.15, which is 15 cents. And you time is the number of shares that you have, which is 116, which give you $214 in dividend. Imagine, that's not little money. Yes, it's not little money. So it's 200, right? So let's continue. So ETF. So here we have XIC. So share corp, whatever this one is like group of companies put in one stocks and you buy it. This is the one that is most diversified. And when you buy it at Questrade, you don't need to pay any dollar. You buy it for free. So Questrade give you that privilege to buy the ETF without paying no commission. So now let's see. So you have 2,966.55 cents. You can buy 99 shares, and then dividend per share is 0.204. With XIC, the dividend is paid quarterly, so you're not going to get it monthly like the previous one. So let's see, how much do you get now? 4 quarters, you have 0.204, which is dividend per share. Time is 99 shares. Time is so now all the dividend that you got, how are you going to invest it? So I'll put this, after we get all that dividend, we will put it in this company, is ETFs. Because why do I choose ETF? Because I don't want to pay commission. I don't want to give $5 back to the companies that that pay me that money, right? So I will put it in the ETF, so I don't have to pay no commission, and I'll buy shares, and then we see how much commission we get, and then we see if there was a price increase in every other company that we invest this money inside. So, but before we go, let's add up all the things that we have. How much total dividend will we do have though? Yeah, total dividend that we will invest in that, let's add it up. From all the companies that we have presented today, total dividend. Okay, so let's see. Yes, from the beginning, we had Telus. So Telus was giving us 149.24. Yes, so let's go there. Let's just click. Oh, it's okay. Let's do 49.24 plus. Let's go see what is called Bank of Montreal. How much did we get to? 205. Let's ignore the cents. 0.0 cents. Okay. We do not ignore anything here when we're doing this money. So anything count. 205.0. So let's go back to what we call the next one, which was Enbridge, right? Let's see, Enbridge. So Enbridge was giving us 327.32. 327.32. Come here. 327.32 plus. So let's see, what was our next one, which is smart centers, right? So we had smart centers, which is the dividend per share, like on the side, which is here. Smart centers. So smart centers was giving us $214.26. $214.26. Yes. So we come here. Yes. Yeah, I remember. So it's $214.24. No, let's check. Yeah, 24. Yes, 24. You don't want to make mistakes. Okay, account for the last one, which is ETFs. So it's 80.78. So 80.78. Okay. So let's calculate how much dividend are we going to hand for the whole year for all the companies that we have diversified our portfolio called RRSP. And we will see if we will qualify to buy a house. And if not, maybe other factors will factor in, and we might not. We might have the down payment. Yes, we might have the down payment. Maybe our credit score is not well, or maybe the job is not permanent. So there are a lot of factors that you have to consider. So now if I am straight on this section, so what is the next section? So maybe go learn about credit score. So we are all about learning here, and we need to learn and benefit from stuff. So here, so let's do the math. 149.34 plus 205.02 plus 327.32 plus plus 2, 1, 4 plus 80.78. So, yay! We almost hit 1,000 added into your portfolio. Imagine if I'm not going to work. If I want to have vacation to Uganda and then stay there, this amount of money will pay for me for about a year if I pick a rental that is 200. So it will pay for like 11 months. So let's see, 11 months. And let's hope that we can farm there, do some farming. So the amount is 977.18. 977.18. Okay, so that's the dividend that you will earn when you invest your 18,000 within your RSP. You're investing your 18,000 RSP balance in dividend stocks. So do you gain 1,000 every year when you are invested in the banks? I don't know. So maybe you can answer that and see if you can learn something. Or maybe go apply for. So let's say we will have 977 at the end of the year next year. So our 18,000 is expected to be like maybe 19,000 that year. But other advantages that are added on this kind of approach is that it's short term, you're earning dividend short term, but because you're going to keep your portfolio intact for about a year, you will get capital gain after that. There is a probability of capital appreciation now that Corona is going away. So maybe the stock that you bought for $45, maybe the stocks, let me put it in writing, maybe you will understand more better. Extra advantages that we are also expecting, and those like capital appreciation, capital gain. We can have capital gain. So we had money for keeping our investment for about a year, right? And capital appreciation, like the price appreciation is huge because you don't know, right? You don't know. Like something that you bought now for $45 could increase to $55. And if you had share $55, so we made a difference of $10, right? So let's say you have 100 shares in that company. So 100 times 10, right? How much? 100 share times 10, that's another 1,000. So maybe for that shares, and then maybe the other one was 58 shares, and the price increased by 20%, or the price increased by 2%, maybe price increase. So there is so much potential when it comes to this approach of investing. Some people, they can invest their money in this growth stocks that do not give you anything, and maybe at the end of the year the price has not appreciated and you have not had nothing. So this is my past priority: dividend investing. You get something short term. If you hold it longer, you get capital gain. If a price appreciates, you get profit. Yeah, so it can appreciate for 2%, it can appreciate for 5%, it can appreciate for 10%, 20%. There is no limit here, and you gain both short-term and long-term. And that is it. Let's look at the challenges or maybe disadvantage of this kind of approach. So we have challenges. Sometimes some companies, because there's hardship, right? So if they have a hardship, they can cut the dividend and your money is just in there doing nothing. Maybe you can hope that the price will increase, or maybe you hope that they will bring back the dividend very soon. So they can cut it anytime. It's not guaranteed. So that's the disadvantage. There is also like the percentage payout can be reduced, right? Like there was a time I bought something called Your Kent, and they just chop it by 33%. They reduce the percentage payout of the dividend. So instead of you getting what you were hoping for, now you're getting something little. So those are the two main disadvantages of investing in dividend stocks. And that is the end of the video. And if you like what I just shared with you today, you to click the like button, subscribe for more videos. We'll be coming up with all these ideas on how we can manage our money for better life, for better income, or a lot of things that can happen to you when you are really mastering this kind of things. So all the stuff that I have shared, they add value to your life. You think like it's something that you can look into, study about, you want to look at it later, please subscribe. So, and click the notification bell, because every time I will be posting videos,